Walking down the hallways of Creighton Prep is always an interesting experience. So many young people stop by and say, "Hello, Father, how are you, Father?" And I always want to respond with, "Doing great, life is good, God is awesome." And somehow the conversation with them about finding God in all things and seeing God this morning really brightens my day, and it fills me up, helps me with my spirit.
Prep has had a truly profound impact on my life as a whole.
What I knew about my career is that I would always come back to teaching, because I know that as a teacher you're impacting people's lives forever. And we all can say, I remember that teacher that I had in high school, or I remember a grade school teacher, someone who really impacted your life. And I think about the support that I get as a faculty member here at Prep. And I also have a son who is a student, a freshman this year. And I think about the way that Prep will impact his life forever.
When I think of Prep, I think of a few things. The first being men for others, and that bond that you create and that person that you become over the 4 years, coming in as a freshman and graduating as a senior, coming in as a young man and truly becoming a man that stops looking at himself individualistically and starts looking at the whole person and all of those that are around you.
I meet with the faculty and staff and learn their desire for God and their desire for a relationship with the Lord. And
Mrs. Stickles promptly reminded me that you actually had to read over the summer, and I kind of laughed. Sharon DiAugusto gave me my first demerits. I think it was the first day of class, not having goggles. And so actually having structure, even the most limited amount of structure was different for me.
Another thing I think about when I talk about Prep and talk to people about Prep is that Ignatian spirituality of go set the world on fire, go forth and set the world on fire, blaze your own trail, and really try to find something that you're passionate about and make it great.
Mostly just being together and growing as men for others, and finding God in all things, finding God in one another, living for the Majas, for the greater glory of God, a way that we have for us to continue to grow in spirituality with our Lord.
Having someone like Father O'Leary as a teacher, Greg Glenn as a teacher, Virgil Beckman as a teacher, Dr. Stein as a teacher, Ed Spethman, people that truly were iconic here at Creighton Prep, and will forever, there's going to be several thousands of students forever in their debt for the difference they made in their lives. I know that I write much better specifically because of Dr. Sue Stein. I know that Greg Glenn taught me how to take notes for the first time in my life. And although I struggled when I came into Creighton Prep, by the time I was a junior, I was lucky enough to be inducted into the Sullivan chapter of the National Honor Society.
My husband was a Prep alum, my sons will be Prep alum, and I just see the type of person that I married and the person that he has become, and I see what my children will be able to become, and it's just really remarkable.
Those kids that come in as scared freshmen, as 15-year-old kids, and you see that maturity process happen over the course of 4 years, and just understanding how important that is, not just for that time period, but for moving forward to college and whatever they're going to do after that.
We grow from one another and in one another. To watch our students stop in the hallways when the classroom prayer or when the school prayer is being led, to watch and pray with them in their classrooms when I visit, to have them lead prayer with their confidence as spiritual leaders among us. I just love what that's doing to them, and I gotta believe that that's making a huge difference in our world.
And every year that I can be a part of the 2017, the 2016, the 2015, next year the 2018, every year that I can be a part of helping these young men's experience be better, help them critically think more, is awesome. And it's truly a dream job. I don't want to work anywhere else. My biggest fear is letting the students down, because the day that I start doing that is the day that I need to resign. This place is worth that much. So
when you look at any other line of work or any other thing that you could support, education is really lifetime and lifelong. And for the people who have the means and have the ability to support an institution like Creighton Prep, I just think what a gift and what a lifelong legacy you will be leaving for many, many generations to come.